Hello and welcome to the SheerLuxe Show. I'm Polly Sayer and we have a fab show for you today. Stylist Anna Bromilow, who never gets it wrong, is sharing her 6 key pieces for autumn and shows us how to style them. Plus, we tag along on the first SheerLuxe Away Day. But first, let me introduce our fabulous guests. Designer and podcast host Bella Freud, founder of Heaven Mayhem Pia Mance, and creative director and founder of Yaitte Danielle Windsor. What a lineup! It's so good to have you all here. First time on the show for everyone, right?
It's my second.
It's your second. Okay, well, season pro, right?
Still nervous.
And how are you all doing?
Good. Thank you.
Yeah. Busy time. I feel like September's really Septembering.
Coming off Fashion Month, exhausting.
Yeah. You've been away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
6 weeks on the road.
Oh my God.
Like a little bit of personal travel, fun summer travel, a wedding in Paris, New York Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, London,
that sort of thing. Amazing.
Just doing it all.
Yeah, for sure. Danielle, have you done any of that?
I mean, I got vacation, but to be honest, now I feel like it's just the run up to Christmas having the business and, trying to navigate everything that's going on with the season. Delivery issues, just day-to-day struggles of having a business. So,
well, I hear you've all got very exciting things going on. So tell us all about what you're up to at the moment. Bella?
Well, I'm launching a podcast tomorrow called Fashion Neurosis.
Very exciting.
And I interview designers, well, not just designers, but people who have good style. And they're not all in the fashion world by any means.
Right.
But the format is they lie on the couch and I sit in a chair.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's so fun.
I ask questions that are sort of, they're really ways of getting into their psyche and what that interests them and what repels them and that kind of thing. It's very fun.
Ooh.
And hopefully...
Yeah.
brilliant.
I'm sure.
I can't wait to listen.
Yeah, that sounds...
therapy.
Yeah, it's
so
fun.
Very cool. Can you reveal any of the guests yet?
Well, my first guest is Rick Owens. I start with him tomorrow.
I mean, going in
I
pretty
know.
Pretty high. That's cool.
I think start at the top and stay there.
Yeah.
Did you know him separately?
A little bit, yeah. With designers, I'm sure you find this, like, everyone's moving around so much, and one of the things about the podcast is to show how there's so much more to fashion than just how it's portrayed in the media. Usually it's much deep. People have these friendships, these relationships and loyalties and interests in each other. So I've always been interested in him, and then I bumped into him at a party for, I think it was when it was Prince Charles and Camilla. They had this animal ball and I saw him there and I thought, I'm sticking with him. I'm going to be like his friend, him and his wife Michelle, and we did make friends, and even though we hardly ever see each other, there's this feeling of interest, certainly on my part. I find him fascinating and funny. He's really funny.
Oh, I know. I think so many people are interested.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like he's quite private.
Yeah, well, I feel like that too, so I want to talk to people who are private.
Yeah.
I'm quite private too, so I like go after somebody who's hard to get and then talk to them.
Yeah,
I think people really love that.
Yeah, for sure. And have you done much podcasting before?
No, never. I've been wanting to tell stories in fashion. I write stuff, and I mean even just ordinary things about how hard people work, and you get a very flattened version in the media or in film. It's quite facile. But in reality, it's so complex and so much more interesting and nuanced than that. Yeah. So I wanted to show that. And also, the fun, the laughs are just, they're hysterically funny and outrageous and irreverent and kind of revealing and stuff. So hopefully I get my questions right.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it will be absolutely fascinating. So we can watch that on YouTube and listen.
Yes, on Spotify and
all the
wherever
podcasts.
You get your podcast.
Very good. Very good.
You know what to say.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds like season pro already. Well, I cannot wait to listen to that. I'll be pressing subscribe.
Great.
I'm sure it sounds fascinating. So yeah. I look forward to listening. Danielle, what have you got coming up?
So yeah, we've just been building on the brand Yaitte. So we are looking at a pop-up before Christmas, which is really exciting. So that would be our first in London. So we're just in negotiation now for 3 final properties. But again, exactly like Bella said, it is just so challenging, every single aspect. And then obviously if it does come, some of the properties are quite small, so then you have to think of a different way to showcase the product, or some are quite big, and then I think it is really lovely to show people the whole process of what we do, because I think we always show the polished, finished item, but actually behind the scenes as designers and creatives, there's so much that goes, which, we're involved with, and I think with the suppliers, like you said, you become, they become your friends. They really support you from the get-go, and then they're just throughout your life, and like you said, some of the crazy stories. And then we are doing collaboration with Moda Operandi, so that will launch in Thanksgiving. So Moda have supported us since the end of COVID, and we're doing Thanksgiving, so doing 2 sets with them, which are really, really lovely. So that's exciting because we're quite known in America, and it's a big market for us.
Expect the pop-up to be in London?
Yes, so hopefully we'll launch in November.
Okay.
And I would love it to be run up till Christmas, because I love events, I love to socialise.
And people can get their gifts. And
and I just really want to embrace, I just want to bring an element of fun, and it's really, our product is very tactile, and I think you don't necessarily see that on the website. So
No, it's true. Is this your first stand?
yeah, we'd be our first standalone. Yeah. So
And
I'm
you
just
get
testing
so
it.
much information
But
from
this is the
just
thing.
people coming in and
Yeah.
what they say, and how they respond to things.
Exactly.
So it's a good idea.
Oh, great.
Oh, exciting. Oh, yeah, look forward to visiting that as well. And I think to add to my list. Pia?
I feel mine is less exciting.
Oh, no.
I just have watched all these shows and everything that's been going on in Fashion Week, so I think October I'm going to put my head down and design and work, because I'm feeling very inspired. And we have a new product drop, which is jewellery boxes, which I won't say too much on because it's very innovative, and I'm really excited about it, the way that we're presenting them. But I think I'm really going to focus on new ideas this month.
Exciting. Kind of nice when you've been away, isn't it, to kind of take stock, and I feel like Fashion Month is good for that.
Amazing.
It's busy and it can be quite tiring, but I always come away feeling quite inspired.
Yeah, my camera roll is has so much good stuff in it. Not just from the shows, but just seeing people on the street, what they're wearing and it's been amazing.
Yeah. Well, thanks, ladies. Next up we have Anna Bromilow, who is showing us some of her top staples for the new season.
Hi, I'm Anna Bromilow, and I am here today with SheerLuxe to talk all things autumn-winter. I'm so excited it's the new season. It's my absolute favourite time of year. And I have picked 6 of my kind of hero pieces, really good wardrobe staples for the season, and I will talk you through those and style them up for you. So first up, some brown. If you're going to buy anything this season, make it something chocolate brown. And as I'm sure you know, suede is a really, really big thing as well. So this kind of ticks those 2 key boxes for the season. De Savary, they're doing some really lovely outerwear. They've got a kind of long belted chocolate brown trench, but I have chosen this slightly more tailored blazer style. At this time of year, you don't need anything too heavy, just that extra layer to keep you warm and keep you looking really on point. I particularly like styling it in a really kind of 70s vintage way with these flares. You can also add this to an evening look. So I think it's a really versatile thing. Next up, a high street gem from Mango. I think we all fell in love with the Chloe show for this season. That really beautiful luxe, boho, hippie vibe, really quite feminine. I think we've all been dressing in quite a kind of strict minimalist style, and it's really nice to see something a bit more bohemian and romantic in the mix. Instead of being too ruffly and flouncy, I've gone for this one, which is still in a kind of musketeer style, but has this lovely scarf detailing. It also ties as a pussy bow blouse, so you can have that lovely layering underneath a chunky cardigan, underneath a jacket, or just worn with a pair of leathers, for instance, for evening. Who doesn't own a pair of leather trousers? If you don't, you need to go and buy a pair right now. I've got quite a collection at home that I've amassed over the years, but I really like this pair from Other Stories, so another high street buy. And again, a versatile piece that can be worn in the day, in the evening, I'd style it up with a really simple roll neck cashmere jumper, for instance. And also black leather. We're all loving those chocolate tan shades. If you don't want to go in a full tonal direction, actually black leather and chocolate brown is a really nice kind of sumptuous combination. So these are a key buy. And another pair of black trousers. Now, I find black trousers quite a tricky one to buy. They are your ultimate wardrobe staple, but they are also kind of the laziest thing you can buy as well. And I think a key styling tip is to look for that point of difference. The difference about this pair is that they're a bit of a kind of skirt trouser hybrid. And this crossover detailing here, this wraparound waistline, really makes them a bit softer. When I'm styling this, I want to pare down everything else. You don't want anything too ruffly or too feminine with these. So maybe a black leather shirt or a white shirt. In terms of footwear, I'd wear a loafer, or I'd keep my footwear really spiky, not too many round toes going on with it. You want to keep it really sharp and on point, but it's all about a silhouette and just clever tailoring. I think these are a really gorgeous buy. And next up, again, on the brown theme, this really beautiful, this is kind of like a deep caramel shade, which will look so beautiful with all of your denim. I love Lulu. I think they're a really fab brand for cashmere knits. It's a simple style, just a round neck, nice rib detailing on it. And this I would put on, again, in a tonal direction, great with caramel leathers. You could go darker with chocolate brown. One of those absolute staple pieces. Really, really super versatile knit for the season ahead. And I'm wearing another example of how I would do tonal dressing. So this jumper from Whistles, it has this gorgeous fringing. Such a sucker for fringing, so this was a really obvious buy. It's also cotton, so at this time of year it's not too heavy a knit. These cargo pants are from Marge, and they're a really good colour match and have these great brass details on and nice kind of slouchy pockets. And my shoes are a new purchase from Balenciaga. They're a little bit tight, so I'm really hoping they stretch a little bit more. But those are my new court shoe for the season. What would be a new season without looking into a piece of footwear? So I have chosen these fab boots from Totem. Now I think footwear really makes or breaks a season ahead. And also importantly, if you're really looking to shop in your own wardrobe without buying a huge amount, buying a key piece of footwear can completely transform what you already have. So that's really important to bear in mind when you're buying for the new season. I love these because they have this modern, wide silhouette to them. Importantly also, they are really practical. I know from past experience that anything I buy that's too high, I just won't get enough wear out of. So these are a really practical choice. I also love that they have this luxe croc texture to them. So again, tonal dressing is such a big thing for this season. These will add that really lovely, rich textural quality to your outfit. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really hope you've enjoyed my 6 hero pieces for the season ahead.
Wow, I really want everything. Anna's got such a knack for finding like such good pieces, like, I don't know, kind of a bit more unexpected. Well, let's stick with style staples. I feel like this is the right panel of women to ask about this kind of thing. So I'd love to know, what are your top 3 pieces, staples that you come back to for autumn, winter, year in, year out?
Well, a sweater for sure.
Yeah.
So I've always got
Makes
plenty
sense.
of those.
Yeah.
And I'm obsessed with ties, which I've always been obsessed with ties, and now I've started making them. I wear them quite a lot.
Yeah.
I've got a new one which has just landed in my shop, but it's a bit like this, but it's more of it's slightly wider, and it has some words on. It has Goddard written on. And
And you're great for a suit as well, obviously.
yeah, it's nice to sort of sportify it, for want of a better word, make it a little bit more, you know.
Or like you have
out
with a
and
pair of
about.
trainers.
Yeah,
with
so
it.
it's not
Make it
too
relaxed.
smart. I don't want to be
Yeah.
smart, but I want to be agile. So
Yeah.
a sock.
Yeah, I
is
like
the
that sort
thing.
of juxtaposition of the, you know, something slightly smarter and sportier.
Yeah.
It really works. Danielle, you?
So I tend to always have some type of knit when it gets to this type of year, and either obviously I wear one, or it's around my neck, or I wear a beanie. I always go back to denim, especially because typically I'll pair it back with a shirt, and then I'm a real boot wearer in winter. So I have my classic boots. I really still quite old school. Like I love old Acne boots. I have them for years.
They last for years.
They last for years. So I tend to just always go back. So yeah, that's mine.
Very nice.
My capsule wardrobe is a lot of black. It's my favorite color.
Really?
A lot of just like simple things, vintage Levi denim, good blazers, good shoulder pads. I'm trying to be the poster child for Heaven Mayhem, so I want to dress very, very simply so it can be replicated, and then it's like jazzed up with the earrings or the orange or something.
Yeah, well, I think you're so right. You're kind of like exemplifying that now, aren't you? The earrings are the moment.
Yes, like that's how I always try and dress. Also, it's very... I want to make it easy for people looking. It's like, oh, I could also wear a black simple outfit too. They have something like that in their closet, and then they can just add the earrings and jazz it up.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like autumn's like really the time, isn't it, to invest in those like good basics, like good jackets, knitwear, and you don't have to make it too over the top, too like, I don't know. It can be simpler, right?
Yes.
And then
your
you can just really...
suede jacket is like the perfect autumn staple.
Yeah, it's a new purchase for me from De Savory.
I just got their trench.
Oh, it's good, isn't it?
So good.
It's very, very good. I don't know, brown suede, I guess, is a bit more of a trend for this season, but I do feel like I always invest in blazers. Because I feel like the sport works for me, and like they are so classic, aren't they? So got a pretty hefty collection in my wardrobe. I just love them. Well, thanks, ladies. Next up, let's see what happened on the inaugural SheerLuxe Team Away Day.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
What are we doing this morning?
I actually feel like I've rewound years, about 15 years, and gone on a school trip.
Where are we heading?
We're going to Oakley Court, which I believe is in Windsor, for a little team away day. Very some activities. Gentle sports
day.
Yeah, nice lunch.
Let me see what was the best Coach Journey song? Rocket Man, Elton John.
You guys at the front, you guys the teachers. You guys the teachers for this.
We are the
responsible ones for the kids.
We are the oldies. Say yes if you're here.
No one listens.
Vanessa.
Say yes.
Yes. Sophie.
Yes.
Maria.
Yes.
Emma.
Yes.
How are you feeling for today?
Good.
Excited?
Yes.
What are you expecting from the day? Anything?
Yeah. We've got the trainers on.
Trainers on, have you? Ready for some sport? Excited for the day?
Yeah, I am actually. It'd be good to meet everyone properly.
It's a nice way to get to know everyone,
Brilliant way.
talk to everyone.
Especially some Rosie.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Are you excited for today?
We're a bit nervous about what sports day is going to involve.
What do you think it's going to involve?
I have no idea. Someone said an egg and spoon race.
That's all right.
That's all right. I could sort of do that. Go with sports.
Yeah.
Someone else said boats on the river though.
Hopefully it's not like 5k runs and high jumping.
If it's high jump, I will literally be at the back of the team. If it's boats on the river though, I just don't want to be in charge of the boats. I'll be like a passenger princess. What are you looking for? Lunch.
Hello. First little trip out as
newbies. Well, welcome to SheerLuxe. We were saying earlier it's quite exciting for you guys because it's your first week and you've got yourselves a little introduction day, team day out with the whole team, all for you guys. Have your first few days been okay?
Yes,
enjoying them?
Good. Really fun. Loving meeting everyone.
I can't promise that every other day is going to be like this, but very fun.
I know. I've got the kids table.
I'm excited. I feel a bit classic now. We've been going for we're kind of like looking forward to get off the bus. Yeah, we're going to do it.
Made it.
What are you hoping for first?
Food.
I'm like, give me food.
Very excited. It's better than sitting in the office all day.
Exactly.
We've got Oakley Court there, and then River House is a pop-up of Soho House.
Initial thoughts, guys. What are we thinking?
Oh my god, it's stunning. I love it.
So stunning. It's so pretty. Those deck chairs, you could just lounge out.
Hello, table tennis. Look at this.
This is so cute.
This is what you need after being in Dubai for a couple of days. Nice little friends.
You want to have a little drink today?
I'm literally obsessed with this place. This is so cute.
Yeah. We started singing, so it's fun.
What a beautiful space.
I know, it's great. I've been here before. It's stunning and it's not raining. It's supposed to rain. Cross your fingers. How's the coach? I feel like you're on a school trip.
Yeah, school trip vibes.
We have not done a team off-site away day before, so this is the first. It's long overdue.
I was here on Monday and it was a crazy busy time, but I love the fact you're doing this middle of the week during a really busy time.
I know. We're about to go into a very, very busy period. Hiya. So it's nice to do it now before it just wouldn't, any later it would not be possible.
Wouldn't happen.
And
Cool.
so many people have been away for the summer.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Good time to do it.
It was now or never.
I mean, it kind of feels like I've gone back in time a little bit. Do you kind of get what I mean? Maybe it'll turn into a bit of like a spiritual awakening. I think I'm going to go home happy. This is giving happy.
Great,
so many
great
candidates
shot.
today. Here, I started crying when we came in.
Did you actually?
I'm slightly sleep deprived. I
That's
will say
alright.
that.
That's all right. The emotions coming out. The raw emotions coming out.
Nice. I feel like a lot of effort has come in today behind the scenes.
So who do I need to speak to about that? Jemima?
I feel like
She's been behind it.
I mean, Saskia is a boss.
Saskia's
but I
been
feel like
behind
Jemima organised this.
Hello guys. Welcome. Hey Hodge. Hello. I found you. Hello.
It's been hectic, but we're here. It's great vibes.
So you're the mastermind behind all this, right?
I mean, yeah. But like, it's the first time we've done this. So I've been let off lightly. No one's got any standards.
Yeah.
But you're setting the bar high with this.
I know. I was drinking my way through. Actually, you probably won't want to film.
Yeah, tell us.
What, you're on your 6th glass?
Yeah.
Full plate, India.
I know, I've stacked my plate and I could stack it more.
Drew, what are we going for?
Well, I mean, I don't know how I feel about my salmon and watermelon touching. That's a bit rogue,
That's
isn't
a
it?
classic
I know.
like, buffet situation.
Never seen this combination before in my
you
life.
just pick everything, don't
I
you?
just got scared. What if I can't get back in?
Slice of bread with my dips. How fresh
Got
is
a nice
that?
selection of it. That is lovely.
Hi,
Saskia's here. How has this morning been?
I've got great. It was so chill. They're so lovely here, so it's perfect. Setting up was so easy. The decor, the interiors, stunning. So Jemima's organised the whole thing. I
Yeah.
can take no credit.
The food is looking
Oh my God,
banging.
10
You need
out
more
of
than
10.
that though. Get more on your
Well,
plate.
I know. I'm a little bit behind.
I guess you're at the
You
start.
interrupted
Sorry.
me, Henry.
Guys, feel like you've got the best spot right next to the river.
Yeah, I mean, this is lovely.
Little private DJ.
We're thinking of moving inside because it's starting to rain.
Oh really?
I think there's going to be some brainstorming, some sport, some like team activities.
Where's that? Oh, you're set.
Look at the spin on that.
Oh.
Second serve. Match point.
Third turn.
Okay, Lola.
Great. Ah!
Henry, what's the game?
Table tennis?
No, what's the point?
I think Daisy's like beat me to be fair. Daisy's competitive. No.
Let's warm up.
Yeah, well.
Dave. She's good, Henry.
Nice, Johnny.
I'll take that one.
Vanessa, you're dressed for this tournament.
I know, right?
We
Number one
come here
for
quite a
today.
lot as a family, and because it's such a good spot to come to with kids and stuff. There's also a massive bouncy castle in the shape of Stonehenge.
Really?
Yeah, like that size. I don't know if it'll be up today, but
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
So
We've had an amazing start to 2024. There have been so many highs. It's been such a great few years and such a great start to this year. There have been some lows. This is sort of the world we're in social, and it's something we're just going to have to keep navigating. We're going to be challenged over and over again, but I know that we have a brilliant team, the best team, like literally the best team, and that we will ride whatever is ahead. The Middle East, as you all know, is a big focus. I had a great week at Dubai Fashion Week last week. Steph did the most phenomenal situation. So please watch the episode that she created.
So, as you know, SL Stars is about celebrating amazing work across the whole team. They're peer-to-peer nominated, and these are the winners for Q3. Ali G. I don't know. Deliver everything on time. Everything's 100% perfect, and yeah, we all really love working with you.
Your patience in quite choppy waters, and you've evolved so much as a person. You've been here so long, but you've really evolved, and a trooper and such a valuable member of the team. So yeah. It's really amazing. It's been amazing to work with a client that's really taken on everything we've said, hasn't it? But yeah, phenomenal work. Yeah. Very good.
Saskia, for your positive can-do attitude, your general hard-working performance. Aggie!
Lola. Total dedication, always super positive, a great can-do attitude, and always very professional.
I think
But you could do that across food, whether you did them together.
So you're selling a table for charity?
Ultimately, yeah, but it would be for an awards.
Yeah,
You know, an awards thing,
Yeah, because we said about doing like as seen on SheerLuxe, so it was like everything we wore from H&M would then have a rail in store.
List of readers pitching their ideas for their businesses or startup and the chance to win is giving dragons.
Total
dragons. People, you know, like
recognising people in the industry.
Like, I think
to fall into culture.
Got some stars on the table.
Brainstorming going well, guys.
Yes. Very well.
Funnest table though so far. I'll give you that.
Like our LG cafe went really well.
Yeah.
Did it go really well?
Yeah, and actually when we put out the thing, all these brands were like, we want to get involved, we want to do the goodie bag.
I think revisiting sort of early access to events or, you know, private areas or whatever. I think we're at the size now. We've done it a bit this summer, but whether it's a screening or a soft launch.
There will be a lot of overlap between SheerLuxe and goals, SheerLuxe and parenting, etc. So it's just kind of recruiting SheerLuxe readers more to the specific supplements.
Yeah, it's the segmenting doing us a disservice, essentially. Yeah.
We produce really beautiful content. Why shouldn't we see it on a billboard as people are driving into the city to start their day at work?
We spent a long time in London and the southeast, and I think, you know, we've all seen the success of Manchester and want to do more out of London.
So is this something we can offer through our broadcast channel? Could we reach out to a tourism board who might be promoting a certain area, Saudi tourism for example, but you could collaborate with 3 people, dress everyone, give them freebies, whatever.
Could they go to some of the more literary festivals to promote the book club? We can go out to universities, we can put it through social, we can put it through the podcast that we want people to apply every year. And also we all agreed that when we were trying to get into creative industries, it was really hard. So hopefully this opens up access in the way that law firms do and things like that.
It's like have a calendar of events and have that backstage access.
I can't emphasise more, I am like a Start Record CD team, about getting out and taking our viewers behind the scenes to industry events.
How do we self-identify? You know, obviously we're straddling so in these different worlds. We're not a traditional publisher. You know, we've got our feet in 2 different places. So,
yeah, well done everybody. This is supposed to be a fun day, so there's lots of rosé. If there are a few sore heads tomorrow, I'd be really happy.
Just going for it. Got the important stuff, guys.
Don't slip.
No, Jasmine, quick! Quick! Turn around! Sit down! 3, 2, 1,
Back we go.
Time.
Home time.
Hello. Oh, you're back
Hi,
to
mate,
front
back.
again. Ali's our
Is she
teacher.
Teacher's back.
I'm a teacher. Can you do everyone?
Ali, I hope you had an amazing time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm sorry you're all so sad we didn't get to do sports day. Very sad as well. And it's my
And
birthday
it's her birthday tomorrow.
So you can all sing happy birthday
Everyone say
to me.
happy birthday to Ali.
Happy birthday to you.
In Spanish. Let's sing in Spanish.
In Spanish.
Feliz
Navidad.
I
know, I don't know anything. Get your song choices ready. ready. Right?
Okay, guys, we're back at the office.
Yes.
What a day.
What a day.
Who are we thanking today?
Jemima did an amazing job.
Well done, Jemima.
She did so good.
Oh.
It's been so much fun, and I can't wait to do it again next year, but make it even better.
Even better.
Even
Maybe
better.
at Christmas, maybe.
Oh my God, Henry Jones! I'm
Christmas
going
Day.
to probably start organising it.
Okay, guys, thanks for a fun day. Shame about the rain. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.
I cannot believe how many people work at SL now. It is wild, and it looked like such a fun day out. I'm intrigued by the Stonehenge bouncy castle. Right, well, ladies, let's chat a bit about Fashion Month. I'm sure your socials, your news outlets have been dominated by Paris more recently, but, you know, London, Milan. There's been lots of good street style, lots of good shows. Any particular favourites for you guys?
I didn't go to anything, but I watched on...
From afar.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Instagram. I particularly love Christian Louboutin's swimming pool.
Yes. That was
that was just so charming.
Yeah.
I loved that. It was just so much joy and colour, and it was wonderful.
I think I saw someone describe that as, I don't know, it felt like a bit of a contrast to a lot of the sort of minimalism and I don't know, everything being quite pared back, and it was joyfully maximalist, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I thought that looked great.
Yeah, very cool.
Just to go off the playful element as well, I loved Bottega, just because I loved the craftsmanship anyway. But then I feel like he embraced it even more, and he went the fact they had all these like childlike chairs. And I just thought as well, because everything does feel quite serious at the moment, doesn't it? I can just imagine if you were there, it just had like a lovely vibe.
I thought it looked great. The thing I have to say about the chairs, though, the beanbags.
They must have been so uncomfortable. Did you go?
No, I didn't go. I'm thinking, did they warn people? Like,
I
what if you're wearing a
know.
tiny little
I
skirt
did
and you're in
think
this beanbag?
They're quite low.
I was thinking that. I heard they warned people. The shows I loved were Max Mara, loved. I'm going to be wearing like a rolled up shirt with a bikini top underneath for the rest of my life. Loved YSL because I loved the ties, so that's why I loved your outfit today.
Yeah.
And I loved Schiaparelli because I thought it was like fun and sexy and loved it.
Yeah. Talk to me about ties quickly. Like how are we styling ties? I love the way you've kind of done it with a
Literally
silky
like
shirt.
this.
Yeah, I think this is such
Like,
a strong look.
It's very soft, so
Yeah.
I think it's sort of suggestive of a boyish thing, but it's soft, like turn of the century, 1900, when women wore these soft ties.
Yeah.
And then I like, if you put jewellery over it, sometimes they put like a pearl row of pearls or something.
Yeah.
So you have that thing going on, the boy-girl, which is something I'm particularly drawn to.
Yeah.
And I love the Saint Laurent because I love the way they made all the girls look like him, and these huge jackets and big
shoulder pads and the big glasses
and
with
the
the tie. And
glasses
they
and the
slicked all the
hair.
hair. I loved it.
It was so witty and subtle and sort of endearing as well. It was really winning. I loved that.
Right. And any street style stars that you loved?
I really
Celebs?
like Erin Off Duty.
yeah.
The French influencer. Yeah,
was
she's
just
just
great.
beautiful, timeless, very, very chic. And I quite like as well, she's not a frequent poster. I don't feel like she posts a lot on Instagram, but everything's just so well executed and it feels just so genuine. Yeah.
Yeah, she's very effortless.
Yeah.
Isn't she?
Yeah, definitely.
Long time favourite of ours. Pia, anyone that you saw out and about that
There
you
wasn't
like nailing
anyone.
it?
I don't think on the top of my head that I'm fawning over their street style. I think it was the shows more.
I saw the one that is sticking in my mind is Daniel Craig and Rachel Weisz.
Oh yeah, they look great.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
He looks
the
different.
Loewe.
Yeah.
Was this the Loewe show?
Yeah, yeah.
I actually really liked
He looks
Kendall
yeah,
in
they do.
Paris.
Right,
Kendall
yeah.
it's like she decided to go really like Parisian chic.
Yeah,
and
she
like
did.
I loved that vibe she had going on.
And she's blonde again, isn't she? Which actually really works for her.
How does she
It
suit
does.
every hairstyle?
I know. I don't understand how you get that blonde when you've got such dark hair.
Yeah. Well, she's
And
probably
she
got
had red hair too.
Yes, of
I
course.
did
yes,
love
she
her
did.
red hair actually. Yeah, that was maybe my favourite out of all of them. But yeah, plenty of good looks to be inspired by over the last month. So I'll be taking them and implementing them myself, I think. Well, thank you, ladies. It was so lovely to have you on the show today. That's it for today. Thank you so much to Anna and the team. Next week, Charlotte is back and more great guests with some fabulous content. In the meantime, we would love it if you could comment below, give us a thumbs up, and do subscribe if you haven't already. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. Goodbye.